Hello friends, I had a chat with my friend about Vassals. He was new to the game, so I explained to him, he understood, but then I decided to make this video about Vassals for anybody who doesn't know about this concept in the game. So this is the Stronghold Kingdoms and this tutorial is about Vassals. The first thing is, if you want to create a Vassal, you have to be higher rank than them. And if you want to apply for a Liege Lord, you have to be lower ranked than them. To create, you have to note that the level of the player has to be lower. This is a bumpkin, so it's quite the rock bottom. You choose the village you want to vassalize, and then you click on here, and then request. When you request, they get a notice like this. When they click on it, and go to here, see here on this screen, it shows someone wants to vassalize you. So you click accept or decline. So if you click accept, you become the vassal. Anyways, you can send requests as long as you can have more vassals. And total number of your vassals is shown here. The total number you can have is shown here. I can have 64 vassal villages, and then I already have 21 in all of my villages. The ones who don't accept are pending. This is also a way that people can note if a player is inactive. When they send them the request and they don't accept it, it is somehow indicating that they are inactive. Then here is the very important information. There is a culture in the game that the vassals don't normally break from the liege lords. It's a sign of disrespect. So 3 pays here is a crown prince degree 31. If I become a crown prince degree 31, I will break all of my bonds that I have to him. Inside the game, nothing stops you from breaking from your liege lord. You just press this button and you break away from them. The culture is to contact your liege lord and ask them to use their troops inside your village, or consult with them, give them a say before you rank up or you break from them. You have 2 ways to reinforce your vassals. One is from the village, you vassalize them. You can click that, this blue line is there, and then you click here, manage vassal troops. So you can send by clicking on this button, it will be added to the pool here. You can have 500 troops here stored, and when you click send, they are on the way out. You can cancel this and bring your troops back before 5 minutes like other attacks. There is another option which some players do. Let's say this is not my vassal. I can send him troops to reinforce his village. And I can send them. What happens is I can retrieve them. But the problem with this kind of reinforcing is that you can have maximum 500 troops. These troops that you are sending reinforcement to the other village, they are counted as your maximum army size. So if you place all of your army size in them, 1, you cannot recruit any more troops until they die, or you retrieve them back to your village. 2, you cannot attack with your troops from that village. So here, I just want to show you quickly. If you come here, press this button, attack from here, and then you press on any of the targets around, or players or AI. You can use these troops to attack. So now that 15 pikemen are here, but there are 16 in his castle. If I take them down and attack with them, they will be removed from his walls. But if I just use what is not on his walls in his castle, I can use them. And they go from here. This is counted as my troops attacking. If you pillage from this village, you get the resources. They will not go into this village. They will come into the master's village. Also, there is another culture. You don't normally take your troops unless it's required or in peacetime. Because when you remove your vassal troops from your vassal, they will be vulnerable to attacks and they will be a little bit upset with you because they always have to arrange their troops back, etc, etc. The other thing about liege lord troops is this. You have to always let your own troops, which are in blue, to die first. If you click on these green troops, These are the Liege Lord's troops. So if you play the game, you know already that these archers will die first before the second row dies. So you normally have to put your Liege Lord's troops or your troops that are in your castle from your Liege Lord on the second rows. The reason being, if you can always recruit your own troops easily, you pay for them, you don't owe anybody for them. But your Liege Lord troops, he's paying for them. And sometimes you have to send the weapons for your own for the troops that he's sending to your village. If someone has a vassal and they want to attack another player, this village here has to be not in peacetime or interdicted. If it's interdicted, you cannot attack from this village to other villages. And one last thing I just add is, when your house is at war with another house, they might attack your vassals. So normally they will talk to the vassals and they send a message and say, please remove your Liege Lord if they are neutral. That is normal. Some players do that. And some players, they don't attack a vassal of a hostile house unless they are receiving attacks from that vassal. That's all about this tutorial. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Please send this to your friends who are not being good vassals and killing your troops in their villages, or not being good liege lords and not sending any troops to your villages. Thank you, and until next time.